Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of E12, where I'm taking a character through the industrial career in EVE Online. So I want to start with my normal updates that I go through. We are going to go over one big thing that happened, and then the other topic that I want to talk to is moving high value ships, because I have what I would consider a high value ship. So, alright, so we're going to start with, we can see that my total net worth has gone up by 218 million from the last time that we had looked at it. And unfortunately, my wallet balance has gone down drastically, but my assets have gone up my assets have gone up quite a bit. So the reason for that will be revealed shortly, although I'm sure you can see over here what exactly is going on. So that being said, let's see what skills have completed. So Exhumers 4 has completed on its own. Tactical shield manipulation, I did apply some skill points, and also for hull upgrades I applied skill points, and I will go over that in our topic of moving high value ships, which is the next up. So here we go. Gonna drop into the old Mackinac. Yes, that is a beautiful ship. Absolutely beautiful. So that was purchased, and if we take a look at funds, we can see that I got it for 188 million, and then all of the fittings that I needed to make it happen. I still do have the Retriever, so I did not sell the Retriever. I kept that as a fallback, because if I ever lose this ship, if something happens, God forbid, I'm not paying attention one day, and I get ganked, I always have a fallback, and I can just try and earn that ISK back to get the ship. So right now I'm in a pickle. I would not have the ISK available to replace this ship, but hopefully I will get there soon. I've been doing quite a bit of mining with it. It is definitely doing me well. And if we take a look at the fit that I'm using, we can see that I'm mining at 18, and actually I'm in an endicom system, so I'm actually mining at 20 cubic meters per second. So just bringing in massive amounts of ore. If I don't have compression on field, every load that I bring in is about 3.5 million worth, which really isn't bad. Yeah. All right. So how did I manage to afford this? Well, I will tell you this, that I was doing quite a bit of mining, and the price of mechs had gone up quite a bit, to the point where the profit margin between the buy order and sell order were so close. They were within a penny of one another, so I just sold right to a buy order, and if you looked at my funds, you can see a 60 mil increase right here, and that is basically what got me to the point that I needed. There were some other things that happened. I did sell some ships. I did sell other minerals just to kind of scrape by. So I made it through. So this was I don't remember what this was, but I do have I did make a note. I think I sold 2 retrievers, which certainly helped. So I think that's what these were. These were retrievers that got sold. And then the rest of this was just selling off my excess minerals, because I was out of high level minerals, so there was no sense in holding on to these when I can gain these back very, very quickly. So I just went and sold it because I had a goal of reaching 250, and once I reached 250 I was going to purchase the ship. Okay, so now going into why I had trained those two skills. So tactical shield manipulation 4 and hull upgrades 5. So when we take a look at our ship here, we can see that I have 38, about a little less than 39,000 effective hit points, with shield resist thermal being only 33%, which is kind of a weak spot, because if someone if someone tried to gank me in, say, a catalyst that was using blasters, those use thermal and kinetic, and those are the 2 weak spots. So they're just going to punch right through me, and it's not going to be pretty. I think they could probably get away on I think this can be soloed, the way that this is set up. Maybe not. Maybe 2 or 3. Definitely 3. Definitely 3 in a 0.5 system can take me out. And you figure 3 of those would be, let's guesstimate, about 20 million that they would cost per catalyst, fully fit. And this is a 234 million ISK. So they would end up ISK positive. So I am 100% a target. I have a huge target on my back. And I had actually bought this in Jita and had to bring it, I think it's like 20 hops, 20 jumps. But I have to go through some choke points, one major choke point to be named. And I would have hated to have lost this on its maiden voyage. So what I do is I have a travel fit that I use. I don't know if I have the items in here. Now let me move to where the items are. So, okay, here we are. We're now in the station that has my travel fit. So this is what I did. Again, we're going to look at our effective hit points, also our resist. And what I did was, once I had this fit, I went ahead and pulled everything into my cargo. Not everything. Everything that was not helping me. So I did keep my... No, I didn't. I had no reason to keep this. So I dropped that in there, and I dropped that in there. So shields are still in there, and then, of course, I don't remove the rigs. I could put field extender 2s, but I didn't want to spend the extra ISK. Especially for what I do. Again, I don't AFK mine, so I can usually catch a gank coming. But sure. So then I drop this in, then I drop this in, then I drop this in. And essentially what we're doing is we're watching the effective hit points go up. And then when we simulate this, with everything active, we're looking at 65.2 with, again, we have the higher resist now. So this would require 4, 5, maybe 6, maybe 6 overheated, and they'd be able to get me. But now 6, still 100, 6 of them going off of the 20 mil would still be 120 mil. That's a lot to lose. just for a marginal ISK positive kill. But people will do it. But yeah, so this is what I do. I try to beef up as much as I can. You're going to get this whole warning that there's armor fit to a shield ship. Yeah, we get it. It's fine. And also diminishing returns, but we're really just trying to protect ourselves here. The other thing, which I'll go over in another episode, is the micro warp drive cloak trick. A lot of people have gone over that. It's a little tricky to get down, but definitely useful. A useful trick to use when you're traveling through gank areas. So yeah, so this is one of the big things that you need to do when you're going to move a high value ship or a ship where you're a target where what is generally weak. So always keep that in mind. And then once I landed, all this stuff that I didn't need, just pulled it off. And oh, I'm still in simulation, dummy. And before you know it, you're fit back up and you're ready to go. And I know that says that I'm not cap stable, but I am, as long as this isn't running. So there you go. I definitely wanted to go over that. I think that's an important topic to go over because I've seen so many times. I have actually been a victim of this, where I was moving a Gila, not on this character, but on another character. I did not move. I was moving just the hull. That was a very bad idea. I think I got scanned. They realized that I did not have any modules, and I got popped. It was not fun. Gilas are expensive ships, and I felt really bad. But it happens. It was a lesson learned, and now I know that when I move ships like this, I need to travel fit them. Again, you cannot prevent a gank. You can only try and outfit yourself to give yourself the best chance to not get ganked. And a big thing that I always stress to, especially newer players that join or play with me and everything like that, is Concord is not there to protect. They are there to punish. So you will get killed, but they will die, and they don't care. So just remember that Concord is not there to protect you. They are only there to punish those who do not act accordingly. Well, with that, I'll end the episode. I hope everybody has found this useful, and fly safe.